were you guys able to do to come back and win this thing?
All right, well, at first we started slow. We started real slow. And, that's all right. That's okay, because sometimes in life you're going to start slow. That's okay. We told ourselves, hey, we're going to start slow. We're going to keep going fast. We're going to start slow, but we're always going to finish fast. No matter what the score was, we're going to finish hard. We're going to finish fast. Yeah, they had us the first half. I'm not going to lie. They had us. We weren't defeated, but they had us. But it took guts. It took an attitude. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to be successful.
I know this looking familiar, y'all, but you know what I'm saying, you gotta get back into it. What's good with y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? We back at it again, man. Familiar page, familiar screen. We back at it with a fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, the first half of the season, they had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But we back at it again. We're gonna tweak the team, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it even better. Because y'all know, man, we just keep vibing, we just keep staying positive, and we just keep going forward. So let's get straight into it, man. Let's not waste any more time. So there's a few players that I've been looking at, keeping my eye on, trying to make the team even more juicy. So obviously in the goals, I'm happy with Arrizabalaga and I'm happy with Edison. You know what I'm saying? Those are very good options. I love my keeper options. When Kepa comes back from injury and he starts playing again, then we can start integrating that rotation if necessary. Obviously, we got rid of Jesus as soon as the thingy ended, and I'm not disappointed about that because he has a yellow card. One more yellow card, he's going to get a suspension. So at the time, it was impulsive, but now looking back at it, was actually a low-key good move. Other person that got to get on up out of here, man, Rashford. Get him gone. Get Rashford gone, you know what I'm saying? Rashford got to leave there. Cancelo, so far, I'm really not liking the City double up on defense because it really hurts us when they don't get clean sheets. And Cancelo, even though he is attacking, even though he is great, don't get me wrong, he is great. I just don't like that double up on the City defense. Maybe we'll come back to it when I see that they're more stable, you know what I'm saying? But for now, I really don't like that City defense. And y'all know what's going on, man. We gotta give the Gunners some more love. They're doing their thing. They're killing it out there. We gotta show respect where respect is due. And I like how they're defending as well. So Gabriel gotta come in the team, man. You know what I'm saying? He has to come in the team. He has to be fantastic up in there. Obviously, there's a situation in midfield because y'all know we're not going to get Haaland until we get 100 likes or 100 subscribers, whichever comes first. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment. Is this a good move? Is this still a bad move that we don't have Haaland? Let your boy know. But you know what I'm saying? Because we won't get to Haaland, because we are certified Haaland haters for the season. That's our brand. That's the goal. We're trying to make a fantasy team without Haaland. Make fantasy fun again. Make it interesting. I'm tired of seeing everybody Haaland, and then you captain Haaland, and then like, oh, I had a good game week score. No, man. Where's the fun in that? Show me your creativity. Show me that you one of them ones. You know what I say? But I'm getting off topic. Let's get back into it. So obviously, I want to keep De Bruyne in the team because, like I said, we don't have Haaland, and we're not going to get to Haaland unless we reach our goals, you know what I'm saying? So, because of that taken into account, I really want Salah in the team, man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking of how I can maneuver Salah and De Bruyne in the team because obviously these are the two most expensive players in fantasy. And if we go up, we can see that I'm in the negatives with the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the negatives with the money. So let's just look at Crystal Palace's fixtures real quick because Zaha's been one of those players that have been up and down. And I'm not really sure how I feel about him coming back. Obviously, they have good fixtures in Fulham and Bournemouth. You know what I'm saying? And those are good avenues for clean sheet with Anderson. So for now, we'll keep Anderson in the team. Great avenue for clean sheets there. But in terms of attacking, I'm not really sure about Zaha, you know what I'm saying? And there has been one player on my mind. He'll be nice and cheap, obviously, and he'll be an avenue to getting Salah. Obviously, we have 4.2 million in the bank. That's not a lot to work with. Like I said, those are broke boy numbers. You know what I'm saying? But there has been one player that I've been wanting to get into, and that is Somerville from Leeds. Obviously, if it's not Somerville, if you have the funds, I'd suggest going for Rodrigo. Those boys have been doing them things for Leeds, man. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing their thing. But obviously, I'm a broke boy at the moment. So I'm going to go for Somerville. You know what I'm saying? So Somerville in there, he'd be a great bench option to give us that bench enthusiasm and everything. But now looking at it, what formation will we play? We'll play Anderson, Castagna. Okay, so the main focus is Castagna, Gabriel, Trippier at the back. Saka definitely going to be in. De Bruyne, Salah definitely going to be in. Almiron's definitely going to be in. So that's basically a 3-4. Obviously, we're not going to play a 3 up front. So we might have to sacrifice Tony, even though we brought him in for Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And Somerville might have to be sacrificed as well. I'm just thinking in terms of midfield, because I want that dynamic midfield. I want that explosive midfield. Obviously, we have 11.6. What's a cheap forward you can bring up top? Just for the bench fodder. Okay, so we can bring in Archer from Villa just to occupy that bench spot. You know what I'm saying? And from there, we have 7.4 in the bank. Obviously, with 7.4 in the bank, I have to see who we can work with. Okay, there's our man Trossard that I suggested would be a good 1 game week punt for game week 16. And there's Rodrigo. You know what I'm saying? Rodrigo, before I make a decision on Rodrigo, I'd like to see his fixtures. Okay, City and Newcastle. Those are very difficult fixtures. But with the way Leeds ended off the season, I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to get some goals out of that. You know what I'm saying? So Rodrigo is one that I'm really, really considering. Another one, Rashford is actually very cheap. When did Rashford get so cheap? I don't know when Rashford got so cheap, but damn, okay. And their fixtures are looking really good, man. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? You think we keep Rashford in the team, give him another chance? Let me know in the comments, man. Nice and cheap option, you know what I'm saying? And there was another defender that I was thinking about as well. Obviously, I want to check his price before we do anything like that. Okay, so for now, we'll keep Rashford in the midfield, you know what I'm saying? For now, this is obviously a first draft. You can always make tweaks, you know what I'm saying? Always make tweaks. So don't even trip, my boys. Don't even trip. But how much is Dalot? Ooh, 4.8. Ooh, I like that price right there. Okay. So obviously, Castagna, I really like the look of Castagna and I'd like him to stay in the team. How much is Anderson? Ooh. And then we can get Dalot in there. Ooh. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Okay, but obviously now this makes defense. Okay, I'm not going to play Castagna in the first game because they're up against Newcastle. So probably, most likely, our defense for that week will be Dalot, Gabriel, Trippier. That's 3 at the back. Lovely 3 at the back. And then everybody in the midfield is going to be playing. But then it should be a 3-5-2 formation. Currently, we only have a 3-5-1. And I don't really like Harry Kane just being the lone striker with like a Greenwood figure. Because Greenwood will be like a thing of if he brings points, it'll be like fantastic. But majority of the time, we know he's not going to bring points. So let's just look to see who else we can bring in there. How much we got in the bank. 4. Ooh, those are some broke boy numbers, man. Those are some broke boy numbers. So this forces us to play a 4 at the back. Okay. So, okay, let's just do this for now so that we can look at the team. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so currently this is the team. We have Edison, Dalot, Trippier, Gabriel, Saka, Salah, De Bruyne, Almiron, Rashford, and we have Kane up top. Okay, so obviously the way Everton ended off the season, I'm going to bring in Kilman for Archer. And then ultimately it's going to leave our team looking like this, okay? Obviously, off of the first glance, it's not really that bad of a team, you know what I'm saying? And there's some unlikely picks in the team that if they do get us points, they will raise us in ranking. You know what I'm saying? So currently, I'm liking the look of this team in terms of what we have to work with in terms of the no Haaland situation. You know what I'm saying? So because we don't have Haaland, De Bruyne is the ideal situation. If after the World Cup, everything goes back to normal in terms of Foden starts playing for City again, I might downgrade De Bruyne to Foden. And from there, we'll look at where we can bolster the rest of the team with those additional funds. You know what I'm saying? But for now, I'm really liking the look of this team currently. And another one to watch in the midfield is Dejan Kulusevski. That game against Leeds, I saw all I needed to see. He is the creative spark. He is what they're missing while Son is injured. You know what I'm saying? He is that midfielder that can give us that attacking edge. But for now, I think I like the look of this team. Obviously, talk to me in the comments, man. Talk to your boy. Let me know. Other than that, I missed your boys, man. It's good to come back with a fantasy video, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all still vibing. And I'm out. See y'all soon.
Frontin' like that hoe ain't meaning nothing to me. Deep down I know she always means something.